Hi, guys, and happy Sunday. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. I decided to do a live tonight because it's actually easier for me than setting up the tripod and the camera and all that other stuff. So I decided to do a live with you guys today. So if anybody wants to hang out here with me, I'll be able to see your comments and you can chat with me live, which is kind of fun. It's about 6 o'clock now. So today, I don't, the Super Bowl means nothing to me, but it does to my mom. She's a big football fan. So what I did today was make, uh, hi, Steve. Oh, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in what, 2 years now? That's how it goes. So happy you're here. Um, yeah, last time I saw you was in at the Antique Photograph Show 2 years ago when Raymond was here, right? Oh no, maybe last year with Peter. But it's been a long time. So what I did today for my mom was I made her like Super Bowl type food. I made empanadas, and yes, I miss you too. I definitely miss you too. Um, and I made chili cheese fries. That sounds like Super Bowl food, right? Does to me. But so we're coming up on Valentine's Day this week, and that came fast. We're also going to get another snowstorm this week. Go figure. Uh, I did get a Valentine's card from my friend Cindy, and it's a Galentine's card. I've never gotten a Galentine's card before. I think that's so precious. That's a Valentine you get from a girl. How sweet. Love it. That was really special. I got a bunch of records here to talk about. I saw Craig, the Record King, on Friday. While we were hanging outside, we were accosted by Jehovah's Witnesses, and she gave me some of her little reading material here. I did read it. I do read. I have no problem with it. But and I got a couple of really fun things from my neighbor. He gave me these beautiful little wood shoes. Aren't they beautiful? You know, I love this kind of stuff. And these are red ones. They're really cute. They're adorable. He gave me those. And he gave me two of these beautiful vases. Really unique vases. And I put these flowers from the Dollar Tree in them. Aren't they gorgeous? He gave me two of these. I love that. So, Steve, what have you been doing? Have you been doing any shows and stuff? Hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick is go through it. Well, it doesn't have to be quick. I'm going to go through the stuff that Craig gave me. What he gave me was for Valentine's Day, he gave me this David Bowie EP. All right, and this is very exciting to me because this is outtakes. Outtakes and remixes from the album The Next Day. And I love The Next Day. It's the one with Valentine's Day on it, which is one of my favorites. But this one has outtakes from that, and I thought this was really, really cool. So this was my Valentine's present from Craig, which makes me really happy. And I don't have that one, so I was really excited. He also gave me Duder, Ecstasy. This is a really interesting album. This is something that Carm would love. Carm is in Arizona right now. So he won't be around for a while, but he's probably familiar with this. Very cool. New agey meditation. Hi, Susie. Very meditative type of music. um, Let me see. Oh, this is very interesting. He knows that I love the Folkways label. I love Folkways. I just think they do amazing things. This one is so unique. It's Witches and Werewolves. Early New England ballads collected and sung by John Allison. So you have like the old woodcut, like the Salem witches here being hung. Very, very interesting record. And he gave me this bizarre thing. This is very interesting. Great cover on this. Bongo date with Mike Pacheco. Mike Pacheco played for years with Chris Prada. And this has that great kind of 50s cover. Really fun. So that was the LPs he gave me. Then he gave me a huge stack of 45s. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's picture sleeves, there's 80s, there's all kinds of stuff. Some good stuff. So what are you guys doing tonight? Obviously, all of us are not football fans. It really means nothing to me. So, all right. First, this is very interesting. This is on the Bittner's label. Interesting label that I've never seen before. And it's Judy Fulmar sings bluegrass with the Laurel Valley Boys. Very interesting. I cried again, and I'll never be happy. Very interesting. Hi, Trish. We have the one and only Dwayne Eddy doing Ring of Fire with picture sleeve. Beautiful. Dwayne Eddy is twanging guitar. I love him. Interesting. Oh, here's another Dwayne Eddy. This one is theme for Moon Children. Yeah. I've never liked football. It always bored me. Yeah, theme for Moon Children, Dwayne Eddy. Beautiful picture sleeves on these. Love them. Both on Jamie, the Jamie label. Yeah, isn't that adorable? The Galentine. I love that. Galentine. Very cute. What have I done to deserve this? The Pet Shop Boys with Dusty Springfield. Picture sleeve. Really cool. Martinique by Martin Denny. A great one. Great Exotica, of course. Just really good. Ken Paul Tudor, Let the Four Winds Blow. Picture sleeve. Import. Back on Stiff. Sea of Thunder is the flip. Beautiful stuff. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. From Joshua Tree. I love these sleeves with the different guys on the different covers. Different singles covers. Really nice. Oh, did you, Trish? Mr. Mister doing Curious on the Road. Yeah. Great song. New Order, True Faith in 1963. Very fun. Vacation, the Go-Go's with picture sleeve. John Williams theme from E.T. So cute. I loved this movie. Who didn't love this movie that went to see it, right? Oh, this is fun. This is on the Tico label. This is El Watusi by Ray Barretto. El Watusi. It was really fun too. We played this. We got Rock the Casbah by The Clash on Epic in an Epic sleeve. I love when they're in their original sleeves. These 45s I'm showing right now, these are all from Craig. I got all these from Craig on Friday. Clash, London Calling, Epic in an Epic sleeve. Awesome. This is the collectibles label, which I normally don't collect ever. But it's Louie Louie by the Kingsmen in mint condition. And my original Louie Louie is not in this kind of shape. So when I play it in a podcast, I want it to be really, really, really clean. I got two versions of the Chipmunk song, of course, two label versions. We have the black one, the Black Liberty, and we have the Blue Liberty, or green, whatever you want to call it. But the two versions of the Chipmunk song, very fun. Yeah, Craig does. He, for the most part, he takes in 45s just for me and Peter, because we're the only two 45 collectors that shop there. Everybody else comes only for LPs, so I don't know. We actually had someone come in and ask Craig if you can play the little records on the same record player. You know, this is how little new collectors know. Do you know what I mean? They meant, can you play these on the same record player that you play these on? You know what I mean? It was very, very funny. But hey, we're there to teach them, right? We are there to teach them. It's not the same for us because we grew up with this. You know, we know what this is. They're learning about records now. They grew up with MP3s, you know, so. I Pull to Pieces, the great Patsy Cline. Don't Come Around Here No More, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, picture sleeve. Great song. Paul McCartney, Press, beautiful 45. B-52's Rock Lobster and Private Idaho. Two of my favorites by them. Just love them. Hi Tuesday, it's so nice to see you on here with us. Thanks for stopping by. Lots and lots of people that don't care about the Super Bowl. Yay. That's what I figured. Let's do it on Super Bowl night, because if we don't care, you know, if there's other people that don't care about the Super Bowl, let's just hang out together. Men Without Hats, Safety Dance. Very fun picture sleeve. All right, perfect version of Jingle Bell Rock, but what I wanted this for was Captain Santa Claus. Everybody knows Jingle Bell Rock, but just how many people know Captain Santa Claus? It's such a great record. It has that space kind of outer space sound effects and all that. Is really a great song, and I can't wait to play it in a Christmas podcast. Original version of Stay by Maurice Williams, one of my favorite songs, and per Craig, the shortest #1 record of all time. Little records. Yeah, can you play the little ones on the same phonograph? That's what she asked us. Yeah, you can. This is Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs on the Herald label. 1 minute and 50 seconds, shortest #1 song in history. That's what Craig told me. Come on, Eileen, Dexy's Midnight Runners. I wanted this for St. Patrick's podcast. I like to play a lot of Irish bands in that, so. Tacoma Star by After the Fire in 7-inch. I got it in 12-inch recently. Here we have it in 7-inch. I like the Falco version a lot. Thomas Dolby. She Blinded Me with Science. A very fun song. I love this song. George Harrison, What Is Life? Great record. The Flip is really horrible. I've never been that much of a Harrison fan, so I don't have many 45s by him, but What Is Life is a great song. The Other Side, Apple Scruffs, not even hardly listenable. I couldn't even take it. Beautiful copy of Elvis, Blue Christmas and Santa Claus is Back in Town with picture sleeve. Isn't that great? Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. All Around the Christmas Tree. Sammy K, Swinging Sway with Sammy K and Santa Claus. I love oddball Christmas things that people aren't familiar with. I like to play Christmas songs that some people may never have heard. And that's what and look, this has its original sleeve too, and this is an old record. Whip It by Devo. Perfect condition, just a great copy of it. So, and lastly, we got Wings with a Little Luck. Great stuff. So Craig had a lot of 45s for me to go through, and we had a really fun day. So, and I'm really excited about this thing they gave me for Valentine's Day. I'm really into this. The outtakes from the Next Day. Next Day is a great album. It's a great album. If you don't have that one by Bowie, it's a must. So this one is the outtakes better. So it was a very fun record Friday for me. So what have you guys been doing? Let me know. We've only been going for 15 minutes here, and I've shown you everything I have here. I was talking to Steve. Steve, have you done any record shows lately? Any good fun record shows? Because, we only have 2 a year over here for the antique phonograph shows. So I wondered. So I discovered that my camera works better at night. I'm still working on a better setup so we can, so you can see me better, but this camera definitely works better at night. The other day, it was just so bad, it made me crazy. I'm used to much better picture quality, and it was because it was one of the first sunny days that I've seen in, I don't know, I think it was 12 days or 2 weeks, something like that, that we didn't have any sun. And now that day we had so much sun, it was like streaming in. And I just don't think that the camera can handle that kind of bright sunlight coming from every direction. But I am working on a better setup so you can see me better. I can use the laptop, and I will use that sometimes, I guess, if I want to be in a different location. But other than that, I just figured I would come on here with you guys tonight for something different rather than set up the tripod, the camera, and do all that for a pre-recorded video. And hi, Dan. Hi, Daniel. Rather than do a pre-recorded video, I'll just do it this way with you guys tonight. So, and it's Sunday, and it's 3 days. It's like 3 days to 2 days, really, to Valentine's Day. So, what are you guys doing on Sunday? We have some t-shirts in the Sideshow Tink shop, including some great new analog Cantina shirts. And we do have really fun t-shirts. And that one's the latest one. Wow, you are busy. That was busy weekend for you. That's really nice. If in the Sideshow Tink shop, I have a coupon code for you guys. If there's anything you've been looking at, if you type in early bird at checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase for the month of February. So that's kind of cool. It's a little Valentine's bonus for everybody. And let's see. I said it before, but I'll say it again. We're supposed to have a snowstorm tomorrow night into Tuesday. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm looking for spring, big time. I just want my spring back. That's all. So that was all of my records. So many fun things. This was crazy, actually. This was all bongo. I thought it would be fun in podcasts in between, and we said it was extremely. It just struck us as very beatnik. You know, it was kind of fun. This one really, really intrigues me, and we listened to a lot of it. And one side is all about witches, and one side is all about Indians and they call it war whoops. But it was, and you know, these folkways records are so cool, and they always come with books with lots of information, and they're just beautifully made records. They do folk, they do blues. I collected a lot of their blues stuff. Just really beautiful stuff. This thing I really want Carm to see because he's the only person that's probably going to know anything about it at all. But this is really beautiful stuff. Craig hates this kind of stuff. But he can't handle New Age or meditation music. He can't. And I love it. You know, it's one of my go-to genres because you can do anything to that kind of music. I like to put it on when I clean. I like to, I like to put it on when I cook. I love it. So, but I feel that Carm's the one that's going to know about that. And he's away. He's in Arizona, sadly. But I'll be back. So, Tuesday, I haven't got to speak with you in a very, very long time. And I know you buy from the Record King a lot. And I'm usually the one that wraps your package. I try to put a little note in every time. But yeah, I don't know. It's just cold, dreary, cloudy all day. So I took my mom to the food store so that she doesn't have to go out this week in case it snows. And then I cooked for them. Oh, hi, old radios. Thank you. You've been with me a long time. You know how long I've been on here, right? I've been on here like 13 years. No, longer. Longer. Archie's good. Archie's pretty good. He's 17 years old. He doesn't see very well anymore. He doesn't hear so good. But he still eats a lot. He still eats every day. He still sleeps with me at night. See, he looks a little out of it. Poor baby. Oh, my baby. That's him. That's my boy. Yeah. Good boy. I bought him a ton of treats today. Right? He's got favorite treats, but I have to break them up into little tiny pieces. His favorites are the canine carryouts, but the burgers. Only the burgers. Yeah, he's a cutie. He's been with me for years. So watching him get really old and messed up like that is really hard. But he's still hanging in there. That's one of his favorites. And his other favorites is bacon strips. But he likes the bacon and cheese ones. But these are the big ones. I like to get the minis because I don't have to break them as much. But everything I get him, I have to break into tiny, tiny pieces because he has no teeth. He only has like one or two teeth. And so I make everything really small for him. Oh yeah, Charlie. Charlie Rigolosi. He was such a treasure, old radios. He was truly a treasure. And I used to love going to that store because you never knew what you were going to find. And it's like things were piled on top of things for years, and things were put in front of things for years. So if you took the time and moved stuff, it there was no telling what you would find in that store. And most of my 78s came from Charlie because he had so many in that store. And he was so old, he was buying records when he was a kid. 78s would have been the records he would have bought. Yeah, I totally hate the cold, Dan. I can't stand the cold at all. I can't wait for this winter to be over. Yeah, Charlie was great. It was one of my favorite record stores ever. And, we got Craig. We got Craig. And we got Factory when we can get, when I can get up there. It's so far away from me. But Craig works there Monday and Tuesday. And it's like a destination record store. It's amazing. It's an amazing record store. I've never seen anything like it. I have filmed it for you in the past, so I'm sure you've all seen it by now. Yeah, I I just love records. I have a lot of 78s, so many, but they're getting so much harder to find. The only ones I buy anymore are usually at the antique phonograph show because nobody ever has them anymore. Craig never has them. Never gets them. It just are hard to get. But we do have a great antique phonograph show twice a year up here, and you can get a lot of cylinders there too. Oh, you saw robins? Wow. Oh, I didn't see any robins yet this year, but all the groundhogs said early spring, so yeah, factory is a great place. Yeah, the credenza Victrolas are beautiful, beautiful. They really are. They're another thing they're getting really hard to find anymore. Crank phonographs. So Trish, have you DJ'd anything lately? Raymond did a, I believe, a Valentine's thing on Saturday, and I think he's doing another Valentine's one on Wednesday. I know the shore down the shore where you live, Trish. I know a lot of the clubs are gone. Are gone for the winter. I mean, not all of them, but you know what I mean. And I guess a lot of the events are not happening now. But I know they always call on you to DJ. I plan to get a new podcast done this week, hopefully. I'll try and do a Valentine's thing, I think. Thanks for being here with me, guys. It's really fun. I figured Sunday evening would be a lot easier than Tuesday morning, which is when me and Raymond uh, do our live stream. And obviously not everybody can be there at that time, but I have to get Raymond in while I can because he works in a record store also during the week. But Monday and Tuesday he's off, so. Okay, you did a school fundraiser. That's cool. Yeah, classic rock is fun to DJ. It is. Oh yeah. Oh, anything earlier than 1901, forget it. You got to go to the antique phonograph show. That's where you find the old stuff, the really old stuff, the Berliners, and things like that. Thanks, Susie. I love doing the podcasts. So for you guys to really enjoy them makes me happy. I haven't done one in over a week. Last week was a weird week. I didn't have that much. I didn't do that much. I did some spring cleaning. I cleaned a closet and filled the Jeep with bags of clothes. And then I dropped them all off yesterday morning. So I was really happy to have them out of my truck, out of my Jeep. Yeah, go watch the Super Bowl with your dad on radios. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Thanks, Trish. I know you do love them too. Yeah, I'm working on Valentine's one. I'll probably do it Monday or Tuesday, maybe, and maybe not Tuesday, maybe Monday. Uh, Gotta put it together. There's a bunch of Valentine's type songs that I want to pull the records for. Some of them I know where they are. The other ones I gotta actually dig for. So this was a big stack from Craig this time. He have a lot of stuff for me. And Petey went through the 45s. He found some things too. He found some very mint picture sleeves. Of his type. The Everly Brothers and Frankie Avalon, things like that. That I don't like that kind of stuff, but that's a great thing. I know. Yeah, with the roof down, right, Trish? Cruising around in Smarty with the roof down. But yeah, that's a good thing. Me and Peter like completely different kinds of music, so and we never have to worry about taking a record that the other one might want in the store in record thing. So it works out. Yeah, I can't wait to be back in the yard again. I was walking around in the yard the other day when it was kind of warmer. Um, there were so many branches down. It's like, and I said, you know what? I'm not even going to pick them up yet because we'll probably get more windstorms and then I'll have to do the whole thing again. So I'll just wait and do all the cleanup in the spring. That's what I think I need to do. Let's see, who didn't I get to talk to yet? There's a lot of you here. Thank you. I love you all. You're so great. And I know that you guys are excited to see Raymond again. And as soon as I mentioned, if I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the chat line here so I don't miss anything. Um, as soon as I mentioned this to Raymond, he said, "Oh, I'm there," because he's been wanting to get back on YouTube for a long time, but um, the camera that he used to use stopped working. Like it wasn't compatible anymore with like Windows 10 or whatever, and it was such an easy camera for him, and it's not like technically inclined or anything like that, and he never wanted to get another camera and learn it and all that stuff. So I brought him back live, and all he had to do was sit there and talk. So it worked out really, really well. And I told him exactly what you're doing now. You can do to make YouTube videos. It's very, very simple. You don't need an extra camera or anything like that. Just do it. My parents, Trish, they're good. I saw them this morning, today. I saw them all day. I cooked for them. My mom is watching the Super Bowl right now as we speak. They're doing good. I mean, she's got a lot of doctor's appointments. She's got two different cardiologists for two different things. One for the stents and the heart and the other one for the defibrillator that they put in, and then her regular doctor. So, and I take her to the doctor's appointments because she's not allowed to drive for I think 6 weeks. But there's a couple of doctors that I won't. I don't want her to drive there because she has to take highways, and I don't want her driving on the highway. So I take her to those appointments, and um, but she's doing good. We had a fun day. So what was I talking about? Oh, Raymond, yeah. And so he did. He had a lot of fun, and he's very natural on camera. He should be back on YouTube. And I told him that, I said just do it. He's good. He's doing good. He's fine. Getting in trouble all the time. He can't walk very well, but otherwise he's fine. I'm watching Vaji clean his dish. He has a very good appetite for a little old man. Uh, let's see. Yeah, getting back on your bike with the GoPro, absolutely. Can't wait to get back in my yard with my camera. I love it. I love being outside. I'm outside all summer, all spring, all summer. Just love it. Anything else anybody wants me to talk about or want to ask me or anything? Our friend Tim, who used to work at Factory, and now hangs out with us in Record King a lot. He wants to do something in Record King that he used to do up at Factory, and that is pick a topic, and then him and Craig will pick records related to that topic and talk about them a little bit. And he asked me if I would film it. I was like, sure, They used to do it up at Factory a lot when they were together up there. And he wants to do it down here. And we said, fine, fine. Because he's a big collector. And he just likes talking music. So that'll be kind of fun. We talked about it at the Christmas party, at the holiday party at Record King, but we haven't done anything about it yet because it's really hard to get us all together at once. Like Friday was a pretty good day. We had it was me, Craig, Elena, Mark and Bob, Petey, all of us together at once. The only person missing was Joe. Last time I was there, Joe was there, and nobody else was there. So nobody's ever there at one time. But we had most of us together on Friday, so it was kind of fun. And Craig keeps getting some pretty incredible collections in, and you got to keep your eyes on his eBay store because you never know what's going to come up. He gets a lot of rock and roll, a lot of sometimes rare psych, some really cool stuff. So, and this weekend is, of course, Beatlefest. And it's the anniversary Beatlefest. It's the special Beatlefest. It's the anniversary of the Beatles coming to the country for the first time. Where we all saw them at Ed Sullivan. And this particular Beatlefest is at JFK Airport, a hotel near the airport. And Rockin' Bob and Craig went today. Reggie, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Went today. And Peter, this year, Peter's doing it virtually because you can get virtual tickets. You can, do it online, which is definitely not the same, but at least he doesn't get to, he gets to see what's going on. Because I always said the only reason I would want to go there at all is for the vendor room, But Craig said it's overpriced, same vendors all the time, blah, blah, blah. Of course it's overpriced because they know they have the crazy Beatle fans that who's going to buy their overpriced crap except for the crazy Beatle fans, right? If there's something somebody wants and the vendor has it, they're going to get it, But so Peter had the 3-day pass for the virtual Beatle Fest. And Rockin' Bob and Craig went for Sunday only because this thing costs a fortune. It costs a lot of money to get in that thing each day. And last year, Peter went and stayed for the whole thing. And it's like having a $500 weekend. Do you know what I mean? It's like the hotel, parking, entrance to the show, the vendor room. You're spending a fortune. So this year he didn't want to deal with the Kennedy Airport thing, the driving there, and very stressful area to drive. So, and plus he just did his basement. He's just having his basement redone. It's just not a good time for him to be spending tons of money on a Beatle Fest, And funny story, a friend of mine, Jimmy, his father was the limo driver that picked them up at the airport when the Beatles came here. And his father had the smarts to get their autograph. Even though it wasn't his kind of music or anything, he got their autographs. So Jimmy has the autographs from the Beatles. The first trip from the plane to their hotel on their first American arrival, however you want to call it. So that was a really, really cool story. And because Jimmy would have been, when Beatles were on Ed Sullivan, I was 4 years old. You know what I mean? So, but I remember we always watched. My parents always watched Ed Sullivan every single Sunday. So I'm sure I saw it, but I was only 4 years old. So, and Jimmy would have been like the same thing. He wouldn't have known the Beatles from Adam. So, but his father got their autographs, which was so cool. Yeah, isn't that a cool story? I think it's really fun. And the fact that he was the limo driver, right? It's just, I'll never forget when you told me that. I was like, you're kidding me. Your father was the limo driver that drove the Beatles? I couldn't believe it. I try to remember little stories like that when I'm online with you, so that I can tell them. But since it is Beatle Fest weekend, it popped into my head because I was telling my mom the story today. Because when we were in Dollar General, it's not called Dollar General anymore over here. It's called DG Market. They made it more like a food store kind of thing. But the lady working in produce was listening intensely to the radio, and they had Breakfast with the Beatles on, which I think it's 104.5, some radio station, um, does Breakfast with the Beatles on Sunday morning, and today they were live from Beatle Fest. So, I was talking about Beatle Fest, and that Peter went virtual, Craig and Bob went live, went there today, and stuff like that. So, and 64, we're trying to figure it out. We're so bad with numbers. 1964, February 9th, 1964, right? That's when they were on Sullivan. And so February 9th, that would have been Friday, right? Friday. And that's when Beatlefest started for this year. And that is how many years? I don't know. We're going 50, 60. We couldn't. Yeah, it would be 60. That's right. It would be 60 years. If I was 4 years old when they were on Ed Sullivan, it would be 60 years. So, okay, that's settled. We're both really bad with numbers. I don't know. But, the other topic of conversation today, it was, they're not letting, I tell my dad, they're not letting Joe Biden run again. He's too burnt out. He's too old. He's too messed up. My father's like, oh my God. Because my father is very, 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 very anti-Trump. And I said, don't worry, they'll have someone else. Do you want a senile old man running for president? No, So, I don't know. My dad gets so worked up about politics. I don't. What's going to be is going to be, right? I mean, we can still do our part, but what's going to be is going to be. So what else, guys? What else do you want me to talk about? So, what did you think about this vase that my neighbor gave me? Isn't it beautiful? I think this is so pretty. I love the colors in this. He gave me 2 of these. He was cleaning out his shed, and he sent me pictures on the phone, to text. And he's like, do you like this? I said, it's beautiful. He said, all right, I'm going to bring them over later. So, he brought me 2 of these, and I got these little greens in the Dollar Tree when I took my mom to the doctor the other day. And I think I love the colors on this. Yeah. I watched something online the other day that made me laugh really hard. It's kind of sad though. It's really sad. It's sad and funny at the same time, It was oh God. It was Trent Reznor's Hurt, the song Hurt, which is a great song. I love the song. When Johnny Cash does it makes me But anyway, it was the song Hurt, and it was clips of Joe Biden falling upstairs, shaking, going to shake hands with the air when there was no person there, trying to put his jacket on, trying to walk in a straight line on a path. It was horribly sad and extremely funny. And the song just worked with it, you know what I mean? And he's been like that for a long time, so probably not the best person to run. But anyway, what's the matter, Veggie? What's in there? You looking at me? What do you want? Want to come back? Want to come back and say hi? Good boy. Come here, Dick. Good boy. He finished all his supper. And now he's going to burp. Cute old boy. Reggie, say hi, Pet. Say hi, little guy. Oh, look at that face. That's my baby. So, I guess that's about it. Unless you guys have anything you want me to talk about or ask me or whatever you want, because we've been going for almost an hour now. Okay, buds. He's so damn cute. He is so damn cute. Oh, be careful, babe. Alright, guys. I guess that's about it then. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Sunday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Patreon link below. Till next time, remember, I love you all so very, very much. Thank you for hanging out live with me. And we'll do this again sometime. And you'll see me and Raymond. You'll see me and Peter at some point. You'll see I want to get together with Vinyl Richie on here at some point. So get some things in the works. And I'll keep you all posted on the community tab. Most copies of probably Monster Mash. Probably. I love you, Susie. Yeah, definitely Monster Mash, Daniel, because I never leave it behind when I see it. So that's it, guys. Again, anything that I have going on here that I want to do live with someone, or if I'm coming live, always check the community tab, because I will let you know there when we're going to do it. And obviously, this time of day is probably better for a lot of people that work, or maybe anytime during the weekend. Me and Raymond are both retired, so Tuesday happens to be a good day for him, but whatever, we'll work things out. We'll try and move it around whenever we can so that everybody can pop in. And I'm really happy you guys were here with me today. And I'll see you all very soon. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you all.